Hello, and welcome to Summer Sparkling Good Time. So it's my Friday night, most likely your Saturday morning, and it's time for our safe or not safe video. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen a safe or not safe video, basically what it is we go over the previews that Diamond Art Club has shown us this week about what is going to drop tomorrow. Tomorrow being Saturday, January 17th. Um, as these are released through the week by Diamond Art Club, the wonderful April goes in and she puts them in a poll fashion in the Summer Sparkling Good Time Facebook group, and we all place our votes. Safe, meaning, no, I don't need this one, so my money is safe. Not safe, meaning, okay, they got my money. I need that now. I don't care. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. And then unsure or wish list, which sometimes you're on a no buy, but you want it, but you're on a no buy, so you can't. Sometimes it's just not the right time financially. Whatever your reason is, it's a not right now, I'm not sure type situation. Okay? So there's 8 kits going to drop at Diamond Art Club tomorrow. I went over and checked JJ Gym Shop because even though we don't play the safe not safe game with JJ Gym Shop, we do normally go over the new releases, and there's still nothing new since the last time, except the scroll or something is now up on the banner, but I'm not sure. Okay, so releasing tomorrow at Diamond Art Club, preview number 1 is Hot Springs by Mrs. Butter D, available in a 20 by 28 inch or a 50.6 by 70.7 centimeter. Round drills with 80 colors, including 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. We had 8 people mark themselves not safe. That'd be Karen T, Tanya W.A., Ann Margaret, Cheryl W., Stacy H., Sarah B., Tana C., and Brittany N.H. We had 22 people vote for wishlist or unsure, and 61 votes for safe. Let's see what was said. So Jen D says, oof, they are starting out strong this week, but I have to be stronger. So into the wish list it will go. Amy B says, I would love to soak in a natural hot spring, but I really don't need to paint it. Alicia Faye says, I've been waiting for this one to be released, but I'll have to wish list. Hopefully it'll be restocked. Rachel W said, would love to say not safe, but it'll have to be a wish list. Fingers crossed it'll restock. Deborah KL says, too monochromatic for me to diamond paint, but I'd love to buy release papers. Natalia says, I really like it, but want to start this year strong and only get 1 restock, and that's it. You go, girl. Kitty says, on my must-have list, but rounds. So safe so far. Trudy says, I voted for this. I got to be strong and wish list it. Stacy says, definitely a must-buy for me. Dara says, my stash is looking at me like, so I'm going to mentally purify myself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka and sit this one out. Tanya says, redeeming some points to get this one. Love Mrs. Butter D. Jade marked herself safe, and Tina says, someone split their Pepto-Bismol bottle. Oh, someone spilt their Pepto-Bismol bottle. All right, so that is preview number 1. Moving on to preview number 2. What Mouse by Randall Spengler, available in a 17 by 26 inch or a 42.7 by 66 centimeters. Round drills with 46 colors, including 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. 0 people marked themselves not safe. We had 9 votes for wish listed or unsure. There'd be Laura N, Amy B, Starla M, Jen D, Sarah K, Brandy F, Ann Margaret, Stacy H, and Dara. And then Dara, what? Then we had 75 votes for safe. What kid is this? Dara, you did not mark yourself wish list on that. You marked yourself safe. You did a chubby finger said no. Okay. Cat holding a mouse. You did not. Unless you're doing it for, no, I know what you're doing for the out of your comfort zone video. Month. To the comments. Here we go. Jen D says, I must be strong and just add to my wish list and possibly go count all of the cat themed kits I currently have so I can remember I'm not deprived. And Margaret says, it's cute. I missed out on his other cat canvas, the literate cat, so I'll try not to wait too long getting this one, but I'm on a low buy. Girl, I hear you. Stacy says, this is so cute and I love the size. Might end up being a travel buddy for the Mrs. Butter D canvas, depending on what else gets released this week. Dara says, for me, this means saving money. Safe. I knew it. Amy B says, it is adorable. What wish list need to save for the Derby? DeGlow says he's cute, but not enough to use my coins. Tanya WA says, not my style. Jade says, my cat threw up in the cord a while ago. No way am I going to get it. Safe here. Tina says, maybe I can convince Tiger and Max to start hunting these instead of the real ones. Tanya says, not my style. Okay, moving on to preview number 3. Captain Clawhouser by Eau Claire Studio. Available in 22 by 24 inch or 55.6 by 60.8 centimeter. Round drills with 56 colors, including 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. One person marked themselves not safe, and that would be Valerie M. We had 7 votes for wishlist to unsure and 65 votes for safe. Dara says, keep these kind of kids coming. She's on a low buy. Paula says, my wallet thanks you, DAC. Robin says, here, kitty kitty, you are making my wallet happy. Rita says, is it International Cat Week again? DeGlow says, I like it, but not enough to purchase right now. Wait list it goes, or wish list it goes. Starla says, I'm in trouble. Amy B says, oh boy, another pirate cat. Tanya says, not my style, safe. Valerie said, he is just too cute. You know me and... Oh, I hit the button. Oh, where'd it go? You know me and cats, I can't resist. Sorry, honey. Moving on to preview number 4. Window to the Spirit Realm by Moonbound Studio. Available in 25.6 by 48 inches. That's a 65 by 121 centimeter, 121.7 centimeters. Square drills with 48 colors, including 1 AB, 1 glow in the dark, 1 frosted, and 5 fairy dust. 0 people marked themselves not safe. My wish list or unsure is 16 people. Laura N, DeGlow, Heather B, Laura B, Heather R, Melinda L, Brandy F, Ann Margaret, Tiffany B, Cheryl W, Dina, Amanda H.E., Amanda Mack, Katie, Brittany N.H. Woo, that's a lot of you. Then there was 59 for safe. Amanda H.E., I like this window, but it's too big. Katie says, that's why it's going on my wish list too. So pretty though. Kat says, I like the window, but too big and too dark. DeGlow says, big body bends. Wow. Marilyn B says, just too big with a lot of sameness. It's stunning though. Jade says, more cats, I'm safe. I don't remember seeing the cats. Dina says, so pretty, but I'm trying to be good. Tina C says, way too large for an empty canvas. And Amy B says, I have no desire to paint a window. Heather B says, love this, but it's gonna have to wait. One day, it will be mine. You go, Heather. All right, moving on to preview number 5. Sleepy Tabby Kitten Night by Asia Trier. Sagittarius Gallery. Available in 25.6 by 25.6 inch or 65 by 65 centimeter. Square drills with 65 colors, including 2 ABs, 1 iridescent, and 3 fairy dust. One person marked himself not safe. That'd be Sarah K. We had 3 votes for wish list or unsure, and 68 votes for safe. Jim D says, love the cat, but not the confetti. Safe. Eileen P says, does nobody realize there's more animals in the world than wild cats and domestic cats? And Jade said that. Robin says, is it cat week? And Mark says, love cats, hate confetti. This gives me a headache just looking at it. Tina C says, help, DAC sent us a clouder of cats. Rita says, are they trying to make me get a cat? Amy B says, I love the cat, but just looking at this painting gives me a migraine. Excedrin, anyone? Lauren says, this artist is getting on my nerves with her Van Gogh themed collection. I have the husky one because I have a husky, but need to get the black cat one because I have a black cat. But I also had tabby cats and had an orange cat and a Doberman and miniature pinchers. Oh, girl, you're going to own them all. You're going to own them all. Okay, moving on to preview number 6. That is A Day at the Beach by Randall Spangler. Available in a 44.5 by 23.6 inch or 112.8 centimeters by 60 centimeters. Square drills, 82 colors, including 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. We had 2 people mark themselves as not safe. That would be Starla M and Carrie with a Y. We had 18 votes for wishlist or unsure and 42 votes for safe. Kat says, I love those cute draglings. Joanne says, so cute. Jen D says, I think it's cute, but trying to work on a kit that size would take me out. Safe. Carrie with a Y says, not into the cat picture from yesterday, but more draglings? Yes, please. Colleen says, why do I love this so much? Amy B says, I'm heading to the beach in a couple of weeks. I really don't like to share a beach with overgrown lizards, even if they are cute. Starla says, dang, I'm definitely in trouble. Lisa R says, have any of you seen the UK weather? This is a must for me. It's just to dream of sunshine. Oh, if just to dream of sunshine, sorry. Deborah KL says, cute, but too big for all that color blocking. Another to add to my long list of release papers. Sherry T says, it's really cute, but still recovering from Black Friday / Cyber Monday. Preach. Tina C says, why aren't those drawings in a diaper? No pooing on public beaches? What? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Are they babies not wearing diapers? I don't know. All right. Moving on to preview number 7. Moon by Roy the Art, or also known as Roy Tren. It's available in 22 by 32.9 inch or 55.8 by 83.6 centimeters. Square drills with 85 colors, including 3 ABs, 2 iridescent, 1 frosted, and 3 fairy dust. There were 3 votes. Why does it say 3 votes, but I see 4 people? It says 3 votes, but 4 people, so I'm real confused. For not safe. It says Valerie M, Tanya WA, Amanda AG, and Brittany NH. And I broke it. Oh no. I promise it's me. It's my finger. It's my finger. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. My Facebook just went no. Gosh darn it. Boop. 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 Okay. Valerie M, Tanya WA, Amanda AG, Brittany NH were not safe. I had 4 votes for wishlist or unsure, and 40 votes for safe. Tina says, ugh, more wimpy women. Valerie says, finally, the Sailor Scout collection will be complete. Amy B says, I don't know what a Sailor Scout is. And apparently it's a character from the anime Sailor Moon. Kat says, I'm safe. Amanda AG says, oh no, they got me. Dara says, love Sailor Moon, but when I tell y'all how grateful I am that I never purchased one kit from the series, yes, she gets to keep her coins. Thanks, ancestors. Okay. Then moving on to the final preview for tomorrow, January 17th, we have This Side of the Sea by Chuck Pinson Art for Inspired Living, available in 36.6 by 27.6 inch or a 92.8 by 69.9 centimeter. Square drills with 89 colors, including 5 ABs and 3 fairy dust. There were 3 votes for not safe. That'd be Lauren P., April P., and Julian M.S. I had 12 votes for wishlist or unsure, and 39 votes for safe. Rita says, I love it, but I made a commitment to a friend that I would not buy anything this month. Robin C says, it is so pretty. Colleen K says, I'm sticking to my 5-2 rule. Otherwise, this will be coming home to me. Robin says, agreed. Tina says, visit yes, paint no. Marilyn B, woohoo, nothing tempted me this week. Amy B says, oh wow, that is a lot of confetti. That's a no for me. Kat says, love, 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 so me, but I will wish list for now. Lauren P says, I'm definitely not safe. I won't log on and buy it, but if it doesn't sell it out, I'm going to pick it up. Sherry M says, safe for Saturday's drop. I thought I was out of the woods this week. My wallet locked, temptations ignored, but nope. Thursday's restock hit like a sneaky cat burglar with kitchen cats and winter cat restock. Meow's money's gone. Oh no, you got hit by restocks. Restocks have been rough. So, we didn't do the poll on what they thought they're going to sell out this week because the girls thought I was not going to be filming this video. And let me explain quickly, briefly what's happening. Okay, so I've tried to word this a couple different times, and I'm going to be very transparent but vague. Okay, I am leaving and going to Oklahoma on Saturday, January 17th. There will not be a video until at least Wednesday. I haven't diamond painted in 3 days. I will not be diamond painting until at least Monday night, Tuesday. So don't expect much of my WIPs. Family emergency has required that I head to Oklahoma. I don't know when I'm coming back to California. So that means I have to take everything that I need for the channel, everything I need for the shop, everything I need for me tomorrow. And I found out I was going yesterday. This video was short, I'm sorry. But I'm supposed to be leaving in 16 hours. Well, I have to be a town over in 16 hours because I have an appointment for new tires. I'm not driving 1,600 miles until I have new tires in my car. I got a brake job today, an oil change today, and I'm new tires tomorrow. So I'll be all set to skidoo on over there. I have no idea what is happening. All I know is that the way the pieces moved and the way the timing, everything fell, it seems like this might be part of someone else's plan, a bigger picture. I'm not sure. I'm just going with the flow and doing what seems right at the time. And family comes first. It's that simple. So I will be, if you're trying to reach me for the squad, for the channel, or for the squad shop, Saturday, January 17th through Tuesday, what day is that? January 20th. Please give me a little bit of grace. Because I will be in a car driving for most of the day. Tomorrow on the 17th, I'll be doing, the car, the tires things, and then we're heading out. And then I'll be driving most of Sunday. And then we'll be arriving on Monday. And she'll be discharged from the hospital Monday evening, afternoon, evening. And I'll be getting her set up. And then I'm going to try to start, figuring things out on Tuesday, the 20th. But I don't want anyone to think I'm not ignoring you. I'm not being intentionally unavailable. I'm just going to be real busy. Real busy. From now till probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah. I am taking everything I need to take with me to keep everything going. Which is why I look like I'm in full blown panic, because you should see the living room. I'm almost kind of done packing, but the order of events had to happen because I couldn't move stuff that I need for filming now until after I was filming, after I was done filming. And so I'm getting this done, I'm getting this up, so I can literally start getting things packed, the car packed, and be ready to go in the morning. So, like I said, you're not going to see me until Wednesday. The WIP Parade will be here on Wednesday, like always. If the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. But I have every intention of filming Tuesday night. I just wanted y'all to be aware. I'm not going dark for any nefarious purposes. I'm just going to help family out. Okay. And I don't know what the timeline looks like. I don't know what anything really looks like at this point. I know that I'm really glad that me and Miranda did so many decisions beforehand for the squad shop. So it's going to be real easy to get through this small transition. All of the enhancements are going to Oklahoma with me. So if you want to order enhancements that ship from me, they'll be shipping from Oklahoma. They just won't ship until Wednesday. Just saying. Just saying. Well, Tuesday or Wednesday, depending. When I get the car unloaded. Okay? Okay. So, but I'm not going to leave anyone hanging. I'm not going to, none of that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm rolling with the punches. Y'all should be, if it's not chaos, is it really my life? Honestly. So, Thank you so much for watching. If you would be so kind as to boot my snoot, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, button the snoot just means hit the like button. It's a quick, free, easy way for you to support the channel, and I think you're awesome. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. If you want, go ahead and feel free to share this video. I won't get mad, I promise. Also, leave me a comment. How you doing? What you doing? Are you safe? Are you not safe? Is there something in another shop that you're like, Summer, have you seen this? Let me know. I'm still on my diet, but hey, um, what else? Oh, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe. Hello to all you newbies. I appreciate y'all. Thanks to the new members. Welcome to the squad. Um, sorry you came in at chaos mode. Well, it's always a little bit of chaos mode, but this is like extreme chaos mode. But maybe it only feels like extreme chaos mode because I'm trying to pack up indefinitely. Yeah. So, and I poke myself in the eye. So, that's what I have for you. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I love you.